September 11 will go down in our history as a day to remember. Thank you, Mr. President, for calling this day of prayer and remembrance. We needed it at this time.
I guess it was about the 27th floor. The firemen started coming up into the building.
This has been a terrible week with many tears, but also it's been a week of great faith. Churches all across the country have called prayer meetings, and today is a day that they're celebrating not only in this country, but in many parts of the world. And in the words of that familiar hymn that Andrew Young quoted, it says, "Fear not, I'm with thee. Oh, be not dismayed, for I am thy God, and will give thee aid. I'll strengthen thee, help thee, and cause thee to stand upon thy righteous omnipotent hand." My prayer today is that we will feel the loving arms of God wrapped around us, and will know in our hearts that he will never forsake us as we trust in him. We also know that God is going to give wisdom and courage and strength to the president and those around him. And this is going to be a day that we will remember as a day of victory. May God bless you all. Today we say to those who masterminded this cruel plot and to those who carried it out that the spirit of this nation will not be defeated by their twisted and diabolical schemes. We're facing a new kind of enemy. We're involved in a new kind of warfare, and we need the help of the Spirit of God. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea. No matter how hard we try, words simply cannot express the horror, the shock, and the revulsion we all feel over what took place in this nation on Tuesday morning. We've seen so much on our television, heard on our radio, stories that bring tears to our eyes and make us all feel a sense of anger. But God can be trusted, even when life seems at its darkest. We all watched in horror as planes crashed into the steel and glass of the World Trade Center. Those majestic towers built on solid foundations were examples of the prosperity and creativity of America. When damaged, those buildings eventually plummeted to the ground, imploding it upon themselves. Yet underneath the debris is a foundation that was not destroyed. Therein lies the truth of that old hymn that Andrew Young quoted. How firm a foundation. Yes, our nation has been attacked, buildings destroyed, lives lost. But now we have a choice, whether to implode and disintegrate emotionally and spiritually as a people and a nation, or whether we choose to become stronger through all of this struggle to rebuild on a solid foundation. We come together today to reaffirm our conviction that God cares for us. Whatever our ethnic, religious, or political background may be. None of us will ever forget the pictures of our courageous firefighters and police, many of whom have lost friends and colleagues, or the hundreds of people attending or standing patiently in line to donate blood. A tragedy like this could have torn our country apart, but instead it has united us and we've become a family.
It doesn't exist anymore. And I don't know how he's going to cope with it. I don't know how anyone can cope. I can't believe it.
Let's pray. Lord our God, you are always faithful and quick to show mercy. Our brothers and sisters were suddenly and violently taken from us.
Which explains one other popular place today, St. Patrick's Cathedral.
I saved the message because in my mind I thought I'd never hear his voice again.
Oh, another one just hit. Something else just hit. A very large plane just flew directly over my building, and there's been another collision.
The building just shook, and you could see the stuff kind of flying down. You know, it was big. I mean, you could tell it was a large event. I believe all of my coworkers got at least out into the stairwells. I guess it was about the 27th floor. The firemen started coming up into the building. And, I just felt that they were very brave, and you know, we were kind of clapping for them and wishing them luck on their way in.
Are you thinking of the firemen because you fear that they were perhaps trapped in the building when it collapsed?
I think they probably were. I think there were a lot of them that did get trapped in there. And I think that's very sad. They were all nice, young, healthy, good-looking guys. And I'm just really grateful that I got out before the building collapsed.
You guys who are out there, we're going to find your ass. We're going to make whatever country's hiding you into a stinking parking lot. God bless this country. God bless this great state I live in. And God rest the sorry son of a bitch that did this. We will find you.
We will not live our lives in fear. The citizens of Houston are not afraid. The citizens of Texas are indeed not afraid. And by God, the citizens of the United States are not afraid.
Yesterday morning, it was another routine day all across America. In Houston, and in New York, and in Washington, and in Boston. Mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and co-workers went to work or went to school or boarded airlines, innocent and unsuspecting. But by mid-morning, our nation and our world was shaken. We all became eyewitnesses as hundreds, if not thousands, of our fellow countrymen died right before our eyes as we watched the drama play out on national television.
We will punish those who committed these acts, and we will make our nation safe again.
This Jeff Rain is from God's love.
May he bless the souls of the departed. May he comfort our own. And may he always guide our country. God bless America.